Hello, and welcome to a new video here on my channel. Here at Comaik, my Gabion wall for supporting the slope behind it's slowly taking shape. I am currently in the process of filling the second row of baskets. I also received some questions, how one should best proceed with this. I have my own ideas and plans. If you want to know how I implement this, stay tuned for a detailed explanation of the process and a step-by-step guide. It's about to start in the upcoming segment. As you can see here, I have placed the upper baskets on top of the lower baskets. Both rows are firmly connected to each other through the spirals. I initially filled the bottom row completely and am now, starting from the left, carefully and precisely, to fill the top row of baskets. On the left side, you can see how far I have already come. Basically, I could just throw the stones in from above with a bucket. However, it is extremely important to me, very much, to achieve a beautiful appearance, at least on the front side. For this reason, the stones were all sorted and installed by hand. Of course, not all gaps can be hidden, and there are one or two open spots. Perhaps. Here, for example, I am currently in the middle of my curve with the filling and can give you a brief overview of how I do the whole thing. You can see here the front side where I have sorted the stones. In the back area, I simply toss the stones into the appropriate places. Basically, it is important not to put too much tension on the stone baskets. The spacers in the middle are hooked in and hold the basket together, so he doesn't bulge out. At the same time, I also pay attention to that the side grids, which separate and stabilize the Gabion walls, should not be overloaded. Otherwise, I won't be able to close the lids. The soil that I excavated right here in the fall, I am simultaneously filling back in from the back. This is meant to provide the necessary counterpressure to the Gabion wall, as they are with slopes were built into the hillside. The whole process is pure manual labor. I absolutely have no way to use an excavator here at all, in this particular location, without any possibility. Both the transport and installation of the stones, as well as the filling of the soil on the back side, is done by hand, using a spade, shovel, and gloves as tools. After the first stone pile had already been depleted a few weeks ago, the second stone pile is also slowly coming to an end. At first, I carried the stones directly to the construction site with buckets. Given the distance of nearly 70 this is not very effective. That will indeed also eventually affect the back. For this reason, I have a set of 3 packages of filled buckets. I put it very carefully in my wheelbarrow and then drive it to the construction site. Since path stone piles is mostly downhill, and due to the bumpy meadow, a part of the stones kept falling out of the buckets. The buckets have tipped forward and fallen over. Therefore, I simply used a board and 2 clamps. The wheelbarrow prepared in such a way that the stones or the buckets stay in the wheelbarrow and not fall over. In this way, the stone baskets are filled piece by piece. There are some places where I take the stones out again because I found a stone that fits better in this place. It is indeed truly a matter of patience. Anyone who used to enjoy playing Tetris will be happy. In total, I have 17 to 18 loads of stones that I transport with the wheelbarrow. Even if I only fill one stone basket per day, I will still reach my goal. Without permanently damaging my back in the long term, to be able to sort the stones well, I built a small stepping structure. I can step onto this and easily reach the stone baskets. This will still work somewhat for the next 2 Gabions, but by the 3rd basket at the latest, it all becomes much more exciting. Here I have a working height of about 1.20 to 1.30 meters. I need to come up with something, either a scaffolding or something else. But I will show you that in the next video just a little bit more. At this point I am already finished, and I thank you for watching. If you want to know how it continues, press the subscribe button and activate the bell. I say goodbye for now. Until next time.